Hi, I'm Aamarabanks, and I'm going to show you how I make aesthetic wavy text on photos. I am using an iPhone, and if you do not have the picsart app on your phone already, you just go to the app store, your app store, and just type in picsart, of course, and you just download it. I already have the picsart app on my phone, as you saw before, so I'll just open it. Yeah. So you just have this purplish pink circle at the bottom, this plus sign, like in the middle. So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go, I think it's at the bottom. Yeah. So you're going to go to color backgrounds, and you're going to tap on this gray and white box thingy. It's what that is a transparent. It's going to be transparent, like PNG or clear, whatever you want to call it. It's just going to be clear. It's going to be like a clear background, basically. So the next step, I'm going to go to text at the bottom. So then you just type in whatever you want. I'm going to type in my name. And I also have basic fonts because I don't have the premium picsart. So you just have the basic fonts. You just have the basic fonts available to you if you do not have the premium picsart. But I'm just showing you guys like an example, so it doesn't matter right now. So before I get into the waving part, down here, like at the bottom, you can like change the color of your text, of course. There's gonna be some random colors to show you. You can make it gradient. What color should I pick to make it gradient? That's like one part of it. And the second part is what color? Green or something like that. Oh no. Oh hell no. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, something like that. So just tap on it again to edit the color and stuff. So you can like blend it, multiply it or something. I guess if you have like a background, but that doesn't apply right now. So stroke is like you can change the like outline of it. You know, purple, you do whatever. I just wanted to show you this real quick, just in case you want to do it, want to use it. And the opacity is just going to lower the it's just going to be see-through. Like the more you go down, the more it's going to be see-through. You just leave it alone, it's going to be normal. It's going to be regular. And shadow, you can use like a shadow, black, white, pink, whatever, purple, blue, whatever. I might use a shadow. Can't really see it because it kind of blends in with the background a little bit. But the background is clear, just remember that. So you can like, well, let me do white because you can't really see it right here. So you can like change the vertical, like the level of up, going up and down. You can side to side. I don't think I'm going to do a shadow. So let me see. I'm going to turn the opacity down because I don't want a shadow. I don't have anything against shadow. I just don't want it this time. So that is pretty much all the things you can do with the text inside of picsart. These are all the functions. So the next step is you're going to want to apply it. The apply button is at the top at the right side. This video might be like cut off a little bit, but it's at the top on the right side. It says apply. So you apply it. And then we're going to come to the bottom. And then we're going to go to tools. And then we're going to go to stretch. So this is basically what I use to make a wavy text. You don't want to use this. I mean, if you want to use this, the swirl effect, I'm going to undo it real quick. This is a swirl or whatever. You can make it like further, the text further. You can make it closer, different parts of it, of the word. But I'm going to undo it. The undo button is at the top, at like towards the left side. And if you don't want it undooed, you just press the forward button next to the undo, just to let you know that. So this wavy text, this is how I do it. I press warp. And I saw like another tutorial of like how to make a wavy text, and they kind of did it like this a little bit, and it was like, I like it like that, but I feel like it's harder to make like a wavy effect. I feel like it just makes it look like jittery, like jagged a lot, like more just like out of place in my opinion. So what I do, I just turn the size up to about like 91, 90, around the 90s, like 95, 90, because I don't know, I feel like if I do 100 it's too big, but you could probably try 100 too. But I just usually do it around the 90s, like 95, 94, something like that. I'll do like 95, 94, 95. So I leave the power. This is how hard it's gonna, how much power it's gonna like affect it. This is just the power. See, I just leave it at 20, like the default. So I'm just gonna undo all of this. And so I just do it like this. I just take this and kind of do it like a roller coaster. And I just keep doing it until I like it. You probably like that. You probably don't. I don't know. I'm just like, just playing around with it. And I just feel like it's much easier to do it this way. Like you have more control of having like a wave effect instead of like making the brush really small and like pulling it like that. You know what I mean? It looks more like jagged. Looks like crazy. And I'm not gonna lie, I was doing it like this at first before I even looked at a tutorial, because I'm like, I want a wave effect. You know what I mean? And I just don't want it to look like that. It's like, honestly, it's really hard if you do it like this. Like, you really got to take your time if you do it with a smaller size. So that's when I made a mistake one time and I just boosted it up. I'm like, you know what? I wonder how it would look if I boost up the size. Let me undo this. Come on, man. Oh. So then I just went like this. Kind of like a wavy zigzag, if that makes sense. And it looks more smoother. It's not all jagged. It may not look perfect, but just keep trying it. It's not hard. Do it a few times. Just, like I said, do it until you like it. I'm sorry that I'm like talking too much. It's just the fact that I'm trying to be as informative as possible. So I'm gonna try it again and again. And this, you can like take your fingers and like pinch it in, right? And make it smaller so you can have more control of it. Or you can like take your fingers and zoom out and make it closer if you want to. But this is just for editing purposes. It's not going to change the actual size of your font. It's just for editing purposes. If you like apply it, it's still going to be the same size. So unless you like change it. So I'm going to just keep doing it. Do it a couple more times. You just got to play around with it. That's all. Or maybe I just like zoom in it a little bit. Like you just got to play around with it. like, you know, something like that. Like that. Mm. Yeah, don't try to do this, like, try to make it more like wavy. It's just going to mess it up. Just try your best to, like, make it like a wave form. Yeah. Yeah, this is the best I can do now. Yeah, so after I'm satisfied with how it looks, I just apply it. The apply button is at the top right hand side. So at this point, it's still transparent. It's still a clear background. After I'm happy with it, like I said, I just press next at the top. It's on the right side. And I just save it. And you press download photo, save picture on your device. And then you'll see this green save to photos. It'll be in your camera roll. To put it on top of like a background, to put what you just made, the wavy text, on top of a background. Let me see. How can I go back? I think you just click done. Yeah, you click done. And it'll take you back to like the Picsart homepage or something like that. You know, where we started in the beginning. So now you just press the plus sign again. And then I'm going to go to tap on all photos. That's all like your photos, all my photos or whatever from your camera roll. So then we're just going to tap on the wavy text that we just made. Oh man, I made a mistake. I'm going to have to click on the background first. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, this is the background I'm going to use. And then to add that wavy text that we just made, you just go here. It's in your camera roll. And yeah, see, that's why you need that clear background, because yeah, you can resize it and stuff. This is the thing to resize it. And don't do this, like, don't drag it in with these little circles on each the sides of the box. Don't like do that, because it's gonna mess it up. If you do that, just undo it. Yikes. Just undo it. Or if you like want to just start all over again, just press this X and it will like delete it. You just add it again. If you like make a mistake, like resize it wrong or something like that. So you can just like adjust it in the middle, whatever, on the side, whatever. That. Boom. So can you add a shadow? Yeah, you can add a shadow since it's and just change the position. If you want to, you can. I'm gonna add a shadow a little bit. And remember, you can change the color of the shadow. Can't really see the other ones like that. You just gotta go through it. Yeah, green, you can see it. What did I just do? Did I just flip that? Oh, you can flip it too. You can like flip it upside down using the flip and rotate tab. Yo, so you can add extra stuff you want to. You can add another text. You just press this little plus sign right here to add additional things instead of like applying it and exiting out the whole thing. Just like tap that while you're in there. You're gonna add another text like boo 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 boo. It's just random and edit it with the colors or whatever. But no, I don't want that. What did I just do? Oh. Bruh. Sorry, it's my mistake. So I'm gonna add like an emoji or something. You add emoji if you want to. And you can put a shadow behind here too. Pretty much everything you add You can add a shadow, like pictures or text. You can add a shadow if you want to. Change the position. You can change the blur. That means it's going to be more harder if you bring it down, bring it up. It's going to be more fuzzy, the opacity. It's going to lighten it or darken it. It's not like if you bring it all the way down, it's not going to be a shadow at all. If you bring it up, it's going to be darker. Then you can just make it smaller. Use that little arrow thingy to make it bigger or small. All right. You can like turn it around, all that. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. When you're satisfied, you do the same thing like before. You just apply it. And just tap next. It's on the right side. And just tap save. And bam, it will go into your camera roll. And when you click done, it'll go right back to the same page. So yeah, that is how I do an aesthetic wavy text in picsart. I tried my best. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just let me know in the comments. Just let me know and I'll try my best to answer as soon as I can. But thank you and bye.